How to Kill a Monkey. No, that's not the title. To Kill a Monkey. Okay, guys. Yesterday I watched the Netflix movie, and honestly speaking, the actor, the writers, the producers, and everybody behind the scene, most especially the actors, I want to give you guys a thumb up. You guys absolutely killed that entire show, guys. Me, I no lie. You not try. You not try. Usually I skip Nigerian movies, most especially these Yoruba movies. They do more of boasting than actually acting. I don't like those kind of movie, guys. There's so many India effects in those movies. I just simply just skip. But honestly, To Kill a Monkey is one of the best Nollywood movie, Nigerian movie I've watched in a long, long time. Let me be honest, guys. Everything is just perfect. I hardly was able to predict the future of that movie while watching it. I tell you now, guys, I no joke. I hardly was able to predict it. It was really educating. The life around it, everything around it was perfectly set. At the beginning, I was just so hungry with this particular, the main character of that movie. And later, I was proud of him. Later on, I was disappointed. And later, I felt really, really bad for him. It just turned me around, roller coaster, the emotion and everything just be turning me around. It's a crazy movie, guys, and I applaud you guys to watch it. And the reason for this video is to actually talk about each character and how I feel about it. This is not a paid something. No, I watch a movie that is great, and I feel like I really need to tell you guys about it. Nothing more, guys. But firstly, based on I have so many other things to also look into, I also want to bring this video to you guys. The video was videoed in Zimbabwe. You see, it's a husband and his wife, and you saw what the husband did. Not as like physical, but then again, the husband child was there, and we just saw what happened, guys. Of course, you can see, you know, we saw similar thing in that movie as well. Something similar wanted to happen, but then again. So let me know exactly how you feel about this and the the actions of the man. The CCTV captured it, and in front of their kids. It's quite unfortunate, guys. Quite unfortunate. It's quite. So tell me exactly how you feel about that. And meanwhile, while you talk, let us go back to how to kill a monkey. Sorry, to kill a monkey. I don't know why I put how all the time. To kill a monkey, guys. And let's talk about the main characters. These are the main characters, guys. Williams, Bucci, Sunshine, that is Sparkling, and Stella Damarcus, the wife, and Lillian, Bimbo, the detective, Chidi, the teacher, and so many other beautiful characters. But now, let me start from. I'm going to start. Let me go to kill a monkey. Let me to kill so that will bring most of to kill a monkey. So I can bring the photos and videos. So as I talked about it, guys. As I talk about it, let me just bring photos. One of the ridiculous character that I still don't understand and I still don't see a connection connecting with everyone else is this woman's character. This woman's character. I don't see her connecting in that movie. I don't see the emotion. I don't feel emotionally connected to her at all. Let me the detective. I don't feel emotionally connected to her at all. I just feel like that I'm talking about a Bim Bom. I just feel like her character wasn't really necessary, honestly speaking. She lost her husband and her kids, and she went into this deep trauma that kind of like made her go insane. And in order for her to retribute herself, she had to go after Ife and the monkey organization in order to retribute herself. I don't really feel connected to her, honestly. Let me be all honest. And meanwhile, the doctor, you see, man, you need to be careful. The doctor wasn't giving enough sin, honestly. And the doctor played a major role in making Ife's wife, that is Stella Damakos, the character, major role in making Stella Damakos not to focus on her husband again. But they weren't given enough time to show that. Stella Damakos was already involved romantically while Ife was busy trying to resolve the family issues and try to keep his family safe. But they didn't give him enough time in the movie. And that wasn't really nice. And meanwhile, speaking of the main character, Ede's daughter, the main character, Ede's daughter, is one of the most ungrateful person I've seen in the show. She was so ungrateful. Really, really ungrateful. She was not just ungrateful, she was a useless daughter who want to blame the dad for trying to protect her. You got pregnant for a married man who doesn't care about you, who doesn't even love you to the extent of even caring about your well-being. He's just a player who respects his wife. Despite him being a rugged guy, he respects his wife very well. You got pregnant and your father is trying to protect you. You are blaming your father for your useless mistake. And for the Olo show, this beautiful girl who played the character, I think I don't think she did anything wrong. That's her character. That is what she should have done. Because she's just for herself alone. She's just for her gain alone. That is what she should have done. So I don't blame her at all. She played her part. The character is who she said she is. You understand? And the man, the main character, Ife, should have done better. And he knew better. He knew better. But this character played exactly what she needed to play. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all for exposing Ife. I don't blame her at all. That's what she should have done. That is her character. Then this particular guy again, he deserved more. He deserved more. He deserved more from that guy he was loyal to. He deserved way more. He was a loyal guy to the core. Although he was wrong in so many things, accusing, he was jealous. He was wrong with accusing Ife. Because Ife got a better deal. Ife wasn't coming there as being paid salary. He came there as offering something and also getting something from what he offered. That's just it. So he was wrong multiple times, though. Multiple times, but he wasn't right until the end of the movie. He wasn't right, but he was wrong multiple times. Multiple times. He wasn't right as well. Right as well. And meanwhile, this our Edo sister, I don't know if she's Edo. She acted her part really, really well. I like what she did to Stella Damakos in that movie. When Stella Damakos was trying to ask her dirty question like, how do you cope with your husband with all those small girls? And she immediately put Ife's wife in her place. You dare not. Now you the talk to your husband. I love her role and what she placed and what she played. Let me be honest. Then, when we now come to Stella Dabakos, Stella, Stella wasn't worth the fight. Stella tried from the beginning, was a nice wife, but then again, she wasn't able to understand the wealth that comes with it. She wasn't able to understand the wealth that comes with the actions of her husband. And she was the most selfish one in the game, in the movie. She was so extremely selfish. She was so extremely selfish. She was too selfish. She abandoned her husband when her husband needed her the most. And she went on gallivanting, enjoying her relationship with that doctor. That is what I said. She was seeking companion elsewhere from the booze and from the doctor. The doctor didn't get enough sin. If not, they would have showed that, see, Stella has secretly been seeing that doctor to gain closure from her husband. She was so ungrateful, very ungrateful to the man. By the time the husband needed them to come together, she wasn't available. And her husband sought comfort for the nearest person. And that was that Olosho. The Olosho did whatever she needed to do. But yet this man still keeps his family in his heart. Stella wasn't a good wife. She wasn't a good wife from the start, and she wasn't a good wife to the end. That was simply her character. That was simply her character. If it wasn't for this man, the wife wouldn't have been able to possess that big mansion. The doctor wouldn't have been able to see her. If she walked past that doctor, the doctor wouldn't have been able to recognize her. It was because of this man that doctor even saw her in that expensive hospital. Because of this man's sacrifice. So when it comes to the two main character, most especially, okay, let me talk about the teacher. The teacher got exactly what he deserved. You cannot be a hold taker and you want to come and be enforcing things on people. And you come and be enforcing things on people. No. The teacher got exactly what he deserved. You know? But she did play that teacher very well. You kill. You know, there's something about people who kill. You kill, be expecting also people to kill people you love as well. That is the game. But it took the anger too personal. And when it comes to the two main character, brotherly. When it comes to the two main character, let's start from this guy first. I felt really bad for me towards the end when he apologized to this guy. But the apology was just too late. This guy, the apologies was this guy messed up a lot. This man never betrayed him for once. Never betrayed him for once. This guy came to him countless times for them to resolve this matter. But he was doing everything all by himself. He never took him along or hear anything reasonable from him. So I wouldn't blame this guy too much. I blame him for what he saw. I blame him. It was just too late to apologize. It was just too late to apologize. He used every opportunity to tell this guy he made him. Every little opportunity. You slept with your guy, the person you claim your brother. You slept with his daughter, got her pregnant. You've already broken the code, my brother. You've already broken the brother code. So this guy broke the code a long time ago. So I do not blame him. And when it comes to this guy, the main character, I think it's a lesson to every man. In as much as you are looking out for your family, always look out for yourself. Look out. Do not make that mistake. Look out for yourself. This guy would have been able to put his wife in his place, enslave his wife, and the wife wouldn't have been able to move an inch. He has so many other opportunity, but he fumbled. How can you strike a deal with the devil you do not know and kill the devil you know? Number one lesson, you do not do that. You do not do to somebody who is greedy, who do not work for what he wants to eat. Teacher never worked anything. He wanted your cut. That alone should let you know this guy is greedy and you wouldn't want to work with him. You wouldn't want to work with him. He fumbled so many times. But at the end of the day, I felt really pity for him. If not for him, the family wouldn't have been able to achieve what they achieved later. People around him were so ungrateful. He never looked out for himself. That's the most painful part. That's the only anger I have towards him. He never looked out for himself. Guys, married men out there, look out for yourself sometimes. The movie is entirely great, so many lessons to learn, and all the characters actually perfected their role to the extremely best. So they all tried. Well, thank you very much for watching Boy Gardens Link. Catch you guys next time. Peace.